from Spike Studios, back with you with another video. Sorry, it's been a minute since I recorded a spider video, but we're gonna be back into it. So I had a few I had a good break from spider videos, well, pretty much any video, but I had a good break from spider videos. So I should be straight now. I should be cool. I shouldn't have to my tolerance probably skyrocketed now, so I shouldn't be too afraid of these little creatures. Hopefully it'll be like that. I'm not sure that I'm that into the game to where I'm like spiders ain't nothing. Like I can get through it. Nah, I don't think it's ever gonna be like that. But we're gonna see if this gonna make get me that much closer to cure my arachnophobia. So this video is by we're gonna go to Clint Reptiles, I think. Yeah, Clint Reptiles. Let's see. Yeah, Clint's Reptiles. So we're gonna go to this video because username Joshua 5166, he suggested this this content creator, not this video. He didn't specify any real a specific video, so I just chose one that I think would be a pretty good choice. I saw Black Widow up there, and that I believe the Black Widow, when I was growing up, I believe that was my favorite spider. So it was just so cool. I didn't know how small it was, and the fact that I don't know if it's true or not, but in school they said one bite of it can kill a human being. I'm not sure that's really true, but when I heard that when I was a little kid, it was one of the coolest things. I mean it ain't cool kill people like that, but do what you gotta do, but to survive, of course. But it says there are no close-ups of spiders. He said there are close-ups of spiders, but not that much in terms of sudden movements. So I think it would be good for you in terms of not having, much scare potential. So he said it's not much sudden movements. He said across all spider videos. So any video I click on this guy, there better not be no sudden movements. That's what I'm getting from this. Okay, so please don't be no sudden movements, man. Please. All right, we're gonna be starting this. Shoot. But hopefully this will help me, or it might make it worse. I might just end up making it worse. All right, let's go to it. Oh shoot. All right. It looked like he's talking to a guy, Brazilian. So this must be in Brazil somewhere. But so maybe to get a lot of info about it. I really like learning about spiders. So I think he'll be a pretty good guy to watch. All right, let's do it.
And this is one of the more bizarre side effects, but again, it's very, very common, which is it causes a
Dude, I'm not gonna.
Well, hi there. I'm here today with Ronald.
I'm sorry for pausing so early. I think he saw me jump, but I don't know why. I think it was a fraud, the first one. I don't know why that made me jump. This ain't gonna work, man. This ain't gonna work. The screen, it's okay, like I said before, it's not because it's a frog. It's because it's a frog that takes up 40% of the screen. That was a small frog, and it took up 40% of the screen. And the screen is it's like a small TV. So I mean, it's a huge monitor. So I mean, everything on here is gonna be probably the size of 3 dinner plates. So when I saw those other spider videos, the spider was huge on my screen. It's probably huge in real life, but it was huger on my screen. Please, he said close-ups.
And
I'm gonna stay bad. That
is the
I
only
scared the
person
video.
I know who
But-
has
so the
actually
thing was
experienced
catching
the
my face.
bite of a Brazilian wandering spider. And this is a spider that people in this area fear.
I wish it was
and
phased
from what I
into,
understand
like,
from his
pictures.
experience, legitimately so.
Holy
So I'm going to talk to him. Now, Ronald speaks Spanish, and so I'm going to do my best to translate, what his experience was. It's going to be pretty amazing. We've definitely seen a lot of these around here.
They
So
almost
this is a
blended
very
into
common
that thing.
spider. It's a very big and impressive spider, and this is his experience. Hermano Ronald, gracias por hacer eso con nosotros. ¿Hace cuánto se mordió?
La experiencia que tuve
got bit.
fue haciendo un
Dice,
trabajo
got
de
bit.
electricidad.
Mhm.
Fue hace 6 meses atrás.
Okay, so this happened while he was doing a job
got
with some
bit.
electricity. He was changing a light bulb, and this happened 6 months ago.
Fue algo que yo estaba haciendo, atornillando lo que es la lámpara
Mhm.
y introduce la mano entre la madera y el tejado.
So he was changing a light bulb. He was turning it in, and he stuck his hand up, kind of into the wood on the roof.
El lugar fue en la casa del señor Don, una casa de campo que él tiene aquí en Santa Cruz.
Mhm.
Y no me he percatado que había la araña en aquel lugar.
Okay, so it happened in the house of a Mr. Dunn, who has a house here in Santa Cruz, which is where we are right now. And no sabía que estuvo allá.
No.
¿Es lo que dijo?
Sí.
Okay, and he didn't know that it was there at the time.
Y seguí trabajando, tan solo sentí 2 pinchazos, 1, 2, uno por cada lado del dedo.
Okay, so he stuck his hand up, and he just felt 2 little pricks, one on either side of his finger. That is the size that these spiders are. These are true spiders.
my God.
So they've got pincer-style
Holy shit.
fangs instead of
Oh my God,
the
it's so-
kind of
it's
parallel
huge,
things that
but
you
it's
see on
also-
tarantulas. So they were able to reach all the way around his finger and pinch one on each side.
Y de frente sentí el dolor y mis compañeros con los que
God.
estaba trabajando se empezaron a reír,
Dude, my
pensaban
nerves
que yo
get
estaba
shot.
haciendo una
It's
broma.
like-
Okay.
I got
So
goosebumps
he
all over
immediately
my
felt
body,
quite a
like,
bit of pain,
instantly.
and the other people that he was working with started laughing because they thought it was just a joke.
Y cuando yo hice así, la araña estaba incrustada en mi dedo y cayó al piso.
Is it poison?
Y es que ellos recién vinieron y se dieron cuenta que era una araña venenosa.
Okay, so he shook his hand, and the spider was stuck in his finger, and he managed to shake it off onto the ground, and that's when the other people saw that this was
Oh
a
my
venomous spider.
God.
Sí,
Oh, this is
y
venomous.
primero
Holy shit.
empezó los dolores de frente y a los 20 minutos
Oh
el
my
dedo se me
God.
hizo así, la mano así y las venas se me marcaron todo.
Okay, so within about 20 minutes, it was still very painful. His finger started to swell up, and then his whole hand started to swell up, and you could really see all the veins going up his arm.
Y empecé a tener una sudoración fría, como un escalofrío, y el corazón se me empezó a acelerar.
Okay, so he started to feel very, very cold, and his heart started to race.
Y como yo pertenezco a un
Sorry for pausing, but I have a story. It's really short. I'm just gonna shorten it. But I'm not even sure if I probably already said this. But when I was in elementary, we had a kid. There's a girl, and she was talking about how she got bit by a spider, and I'm not sure I didn't really have fear of spiders at this point, but I did like I was still like I love spiders. Cause I think I love spiders since I was in primary school. But she said that she got bit by spiders. Like she did her whole story and everything. And then she actually showed us. It was like on her stomach. And then I'm not sure when that spider bite happened, but her stomach, it was like purple, blue, and it looked like it was twisted. I was like, oh my God, dude. I was like, wow. Dude, I'm not sure what exactly made me get like afraid of spiders, but I'm pretty sure that was contributed to it. So
tuyo de que se llama mosaico. Me pone unas vacunas de prevención ante el VIH. Es un estudio que está haciendo una ONG. No podía automedicarme por mi propia cuenta.
Already this video is like 20 times better for obvious reasons.
This is what he said. He's part of a study on a type of vaccine that can prevent a lot of things, but because he's part of the study, he can't just take whatever medications he wants to.
Y tuve que, después que empecé a acelerar el cuerpo, el corazón, todo, sudar frío, iba perdiendo un poco de ganas de caminar. El cuerpo se me iba debilitando.
Okay. So he was feeling cold, his heart was racing, and he was just starting to get weaker and weaker. He was losing the ability to walk.
Y tuve que salir de emergencia en el deslizador, en el bote, hacia el centro de salud, al hospital de Mazán.
Okay. So they had to race him out by boat to the hospital in a nearby city called Masan.
Los doctores me tenían que poner una ampolla que es anti el veneno de esa medicina, pero previamente tuvieron que comunicar a Iquitos al proyecto que yo pertenezco, se llama Mosaico, para que ellos puedan decir si autorizan medicarme.
Okay.
Dude, I found translators so cool. Like the fact that he can remember everything he say like in a different language like that, and then like just translate it back to like a different language. Like I know it sounds simple, and then we had for decades and decades, but it's just so cool. Like how somebody can do that. And I forgot what I was about to say.
So they had to give him antivenom, but before they did that, they had to contact another hospital to contact the people running the study to see if it was okay to give him that medication.
En el transcurso que yo ya después de que estaba medicado en el hospital, nos fuimos a lo que es Indiana, a otra comunidad, para agarrar otro bote con traslado a Iquitos, pero me fui con suero.
So they actually had to move him on to another hospital in Iquitos.
What?
And while they were doing that, they had to give him an IV.
En el transcurso del camino tenía otras reacciones.
Holy shit.
Ya no tan solo sudaba el cuerpo, los pies, un poco de tembladera y el pene se empezó a erectar.
So these are some interesting and kind of crazy side effects that are very, very common for a Brazilian wandering spider bite. But he was not only, shivering and freezing. Yeah, he was trembling, and his feet were sweating. And this is one of the more bizarre side effects. But again, it's very, very common, which is it causes a human erection.
En el hospital en Iquitos ya me pusieron medicina.
Oh, that spider. I heard about these spiders that make. Yeah. Wow. I seen some memes and like comments about this spider. These people are crazy. The comment sections are crazy. But it's also the funniest part. It's pretty much the funniest part.
Pero no fue instantáneo, que tuve 2 días completos con el pene erecto y el tercer día ya estaba empezando a ya no estar tan erecto.
Yeah. So it stayed that way for 2 full days before it even began to subside. So this is a crazy but actually extremely common side effect of the Brazilian wandering spider bite.
Y una vez puesto eso, me recetaron un tratamiento por 5 días de medicinas, tanto ampollas como cápsulas tenía que tomar, y de a poco ya se...
Yeah, one of them. I remember one of them. One was like, I'm gonna bring a Brazilian spider to bed next time I go. Never mind.
Fue normalizando, pero el brazo me quedó endormecido una semana.
Okay.
Todo.
So for the next 5 days, he was in treatments. They gave him vaccines and other pills to take. Things started to get more normal, but he didn't have much feeling in this arm for a full week.
Y aquí sí, esto sí me duró más de un mes, esta zona donde que fue picado.
Okay.
Aquí.
Y quedó, ¿cómo era?
Quedó aquí y acá ambos.
¿Y qué pasó con ese dedo por
No.
un mes?
Ajá, no lo podía.
Oh, no podía moverlo?
No podía moverlo.
He couldn't move the finger on which he got the bite for a full month.
Tenía que andar, yo podía mover todos los otros dedos y esto no. Y si yo lo quería mover era un dolor insoportable en las articulaciones.
He could move all of his other fingers, but he couldn't move that one. If he tried, it really, really hurt, especially in the joints.
Una vez concluido el tratamiento, me volvieron a sacar otros exámenes y los doctores averiguaron qué especie de araña es. Total, en nombre científico es Pagnutria.
So they kept track of him for a long time afterward, and they did figure out the exact name of the spider that bit him. ¿La araña, qué era el nombre?
La araña, el nombre científico es Pagnutria, pero nosotros localmente lo conocemos como la araña platanera.
¿Plata negra?
Platanera, que para en las bananas.
Okay. Oh, como plátano.
Ajá, como plátano, o sea, mayormente vive...
¿Y negra? ¿Plátano
no, sino que mayormente vive en ese árbol del plátano.
Sí.
Ajá.
Okay, they know it as the banana spider, which is a common name in English as well.
Sino que como de esa...
I think it's a banana spider. We had one at one of our old houses. Like it was like 2 of them. Like I think this is the same one, but it has black and yellow body, and it has extremely long legs. Like it was huge, dude. The legs was longer than the body. It was. Well, it's probably the same thing on all spiders, but that one was like 2 times longer than the body. It seemed like, yeah, those things are crazy. It was like twins. Like it was like, I'm not sure they was on the same tree, like the same like web, but it was like two of them right beside each other. It was like trees that stood beside each other. It was like probably like 8 in a row, but it was side by side. It was crazy.
La casa de campo está cerca donde hay ese arbusto del plátano. Parece que de ahí pasaron a la casa.
Okay, it's because the house is right by a big field where they grow bananas. They think the spider got into the house.
Fue una experiencia muy horrible para mí porque no podía trabajar, hacer otras actividades.
It was a horrible experience for him because he couldn't work, he couldn't do anything else.
Perdí la sensibilidad un buen tiempo en este lado de la mano
He lost feeling for a long time in this side of his hand.
Y mucha preocupación en la familia también porque tranquilo podía quedar con algunas secuelas.
¿Qué es secuela?
Algo después del accidente, tener otras cosas más.
Okay. And it was a real worry for the rest of his family because even after the bite he had a lot of other side effects.
Pero gracias a Dios, más la medicina, las ayudas de los médicos, todo se tranquilizó y recomiendo a las personas que tengan mucho cuidado.
But thanks to God, everything is getting better, and he just recommends that everybody be very, very careful with these spiders.
Que tener mucho cuidado con las arañas. Al menos yo ya no quiero saber nada de arañas, así sea cualquier tipo de especie. Veo las arañas, no arañas y prefiero estar alejado de las arañas y yo poder estar normal, desarrollar mi trabajo normal.
He just prefers to stay away from spiders completely now and just do his work and just keep his distance.
Sí, ya no, nada con arañas. Y pues yo digo que las personas tienen que tener mucho cuidado y no burlarse tan solo porque le ven una arañita chiquita, pero no saben cuánto dolor causa ese veneno.
Yeah, people need to be careful. They can't just joke around because a spider is small. That doesn't mean that it can't cause you a real huge problem. And of course, this spider is both big.
Oh my God, it's so scary.
Sí, si no hubiese estado cerca de repente un hospital.
Yeah, the tarantulas from Exotic Layers, like they were beautiful, especially that blue one. Oh my God, that blue one was so beautiful. But that one, that's actually hell. There, dude, straight from the underground.
Quién sabe, de repente no estaría aquí contándole la experiencia que me ha pasado.
He's just thankful that he was near a hospital because if he weren't, he doesn't even know if he'd be here to tell the story. ¿Hasta ahora tiene algunos efectos que quedan?
No, con este tiempo ya no, ya puedo mover bien el dedo. Primero esto no.
Okay.
Y yo sí siento, antes no sentía, cuando me hacía así, no sentía.
It took a while, but he's got all the feeling and movement back in his hand. Everything's pretty much back to normal.
Sí, todos estamos, gracias a Dios, normalmente bien,
You got
sanos, saludables
PTSD.
y aquí trabajando.
Thanks to God, you know, everything
back, move fast. You gonna have
here
the same,
working. And
the
he's
same
been
issue
our chef, one of the two chefs here for our entire trip, and it's just been wonderful. Gracias por contarnos esa historia. Ha sido algo muy difícil para usted y su familia, pero me imagino que va a ayudar a muchas personas en el futuro.
Claro, porque se trata de contarles para que tengan mucho cuidado, pues como lo dije anteriormente con las arañas. Sí, a la familia lo preocupé mucho, porque todos con una arañita, normalmente, ¿qué te va a hacer una araña? Pero no saben que hay distintos tipos de arañas en el mundo. Y peor aquí en el Amazonas, que hay infinidades de arañas.
Yep. He says he worries for his family because, you know, a lot of people don't realize what a little spider can do. There's tons of spiders around, but it's amazing what one can do. Sí. Gracias, hermano.
Yeah, muchas gracias. Okay.
I just want to add one last thing. There are a lot of reports that 4 male recipients of Brazilian wandering spider bites. Obviously, there are some immediate erectile side effects of the bite.
That thing is
Those
so scary.
are rumored to be long-lasting, but in quite the opposite manner. And so I inquired of Ronald if that is the case, and he said it is indeed that things down there don't tend to function normally for a few years, but with proper hormonal treatment, usually after 2 or 3 years, things get back to normal. So, for many reasons, definitely not a bite you'd want to get. The other day, I can tell you, I was taking a shower and there was one above me in the shower the whole time, and I was keeping a very close eye on that spider all the while. Anyway, quite an experience. I hope this was educational. As always, like and subscribe.
It was, man.
We'll see you real soon. Watch out for Brazilian wandering spiders.
You better not be near here, I swear to God. But it better not be one of you, I swear to God. It says Brazilian, so maybe it's only in Brazil. I'm be hoping. Unless people have, you know, some as pets. Please not have Brazilian wandering spider for pets. Please don't. But you do you. But this was a good video. It was real. It seemed more informative than cure potential video, but it did get it did have a few scenes in there. But Joshua, he was right. I mean, he ain't really that much that many sudden movements really. He said exactly that. But really wasn't a lot of sudden movements. But yeah, I mean, it was informative, and I learned a lot. I knew it was a spider that did that. I didn't know if it was this one, but yeah, this dude, the comments that's why I remember him, because remember a spider that did this because of the comments of the video. These people are crazy, but so since this was pretty tame, I'm gonna have this on video. But I'm also gonna do another video shortly after. I'm gonna try him again and see if he got another video. I saw one with Black Widow. I really want to see that one, cause the Black Widow is my favorite spider. But I appreciate everyone for clicking on this video and watching it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.